Greetings from Diplomatic Technology Mail and Pouch Services. Here is a guide for patrons of the United States Postal Service or USPS who wish to generate a USPS online customs form.
The objectives of this guide is to help users generate the USPS online customs form confidently and accurately.
A USPS online customs form is normally used for parcels shipped via diplomatic pouch that may not weigh more than 40 pounds, may not be more than 24 inches in length and or 62 inches in length and circumference combined.
Let us begin. Open an internet browser, either Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome, and type the URL found below. On a browser, type https://www.usps.com and press enter. On the USPS.com homepage, go to the International tab. On the International tab, select Print Customs Form. The Need a Customs Form page will appear. Scroll down a bit and you'll have there a button Create a Customs Form and click that one. Where are you shipping to is the next page. Click United States as option and click Continue. Are you shipping official business? Select No since you're sending off something personal and click Continue. Since you're not shipping documents, select No and Continue. As an example, our sender will be sending back an Amazon return and the sender zip code is 96515. And the recipient, which is Amazon, would be 41048. Again, that's for your Amazon return zip code, and the sender zip code, whichever may be, our example here is 96515, and click Continue. The next page is an information about domestically prohibited items and restrictions. Understand it well before clicking Continue. Customs page will now ask you about the weight or the dimensions of your package. For example, we'll say it's 15 pounds and we then click Continue. The customs form will now ask you to declare that you are not sending anything potentially hazardous. If you want to know more, just click Learn More or See Examples. And hopefully, you're not sending anything, so we click No. And we click Continue. The next step would now ask how would you like to ship your package. This would involve the cost you're willing to pay for the shipment. For our case, we shall pick on priority mail, and you'd find several other prices for the package. But then at this point, we'll click Continue. The next step would involve putting in the sender's information. Mandatory would be the first name, the last name. For the mandatory street address, put in the unit number. Our case now is 8600. Your box sample would be 1462. For the city, you now indicate that this is DPO. And for the state, select AP. Phone number, just key in 123456780, and the rest should be okay, and click continue. Our next step would be to key in recipient information. Since we're sending something back to Amazon, first name would be Amazon, last name would be return, our address for Amazon would be 1600 Worldwide Boulevard, city is Hebron, and the state would be in Kentucky. The others are no longer needed, and click continue. Our non-delivery option would be return to sender, and click continue. On this page, we shall declare the package contents, which are return goods, and we click continue. The next page should declare that you are a non-commercial sender, so we click no, that you're not a commercial sender, and click continue. The next page should now ask the contents of the 15-pound package. So let's say it's a bowling ball that weighs 15 pounds. One item, and the cost would be around $150, and its weight is 15 pounds, and we'll click continue. For the AES exemption, let's keep the default less than $2,500 and click continue. Finally, we have the customs form summary. Check if you need to edit anything. And if you totally agree, select the form standard 8.5 inch by 11 inch, and they would normally come in 2 sheets, and click print customs form. Congratulations! You have just generated a customs form. But where is it? It's found in the downloads form, and it normally would have the prefix customs form and the other numbers that come with it. It's found in the downloads. Click that folder and you would find there the customs form. What you'll do is you open it and click enable and print it. Select the printer which is available in the post office and click print. You will then have your printed customs form, which you will give at the desk of the post office. Thank you.